everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Polina and here on my channel I share with you my love for fragrances. In today's video I'm going to talk about 3 new perfumes in my collection, which are also hot launches of 2021. If you are interested in this topic, please stay with me. And I'm going to start this video with a fragrance Girl by a designer house, Rochas. Rochas is a French brand which was founded in the middle of last century in France. Some of the perfumes of this house are already legends. They became legendary and classics, like Femme or Madame Rochas. So I was very excited about this one, about this new release, and I blind bought it. First of all, I'm going to talk about the packaging because it is quite remarkable. It says 90% of the ingredients are of natural origin. It contains neroli extract with relaxing properties. The bottle is built of 40% recycled glass, and the essence, the juice of it, is vegan. So very modern, contemporary fragrance. It is also very remarkable how they promoted this fragrance. Very nice young girls jumping around, fooling around. And in the background was some melody that was very familiar to me. And I recognized it, that it was Milli Vanilli, Girl You Know It's True. So I was thinking, well, for which girls is this fragrance? To which girls is this fragrance dedicated? To young, modern girls, but why then Milli Vanilli? Why not Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or whatever young girls of nowadays listen to? And I thought, well, this is dedication to the girls who were girls when Milli Vanilli were popular and who know exactly who Milli Vanilli were. So I think this fragrance is for us. For girls who are nowadays over. About this fragrance, what is this fragrance about? I'm going to spray it once again on my wrist. The top notes are blackcurrant, very trendy note, neroli, pink pepper. The middle notes are orange blossom, orchid and jasmine, white florals. And base notes are vanilla, sandalwood. I quite like this one. In the opening you get something fruity, something light citrusy. Neroli is not a prominent note here, and as it dries down it becomes more citrusy. I can feel some berry notes, but it is very well balanced. It is cheerful, playful. I wouldn't say this is a girly sweet perfume. It has something in it. It has some green notes, some woody touch, and that is what makes this fragrance not completely young, childish or girly. It is a very fresh and light spring, summer fragrance. The motto of this advertisement campaign was spray good, feel good. I can show you on the packaging, spray good, feel good. So I think this is not a very complicated, complex fragrance, but sometimes you just want to spray it on you and, you know, feel good. Sometimes you're not ready for something complex and difficult to understand. This is a simple, light, fresh, fruity fragrance with a touch of citrusy notes, with a touch of green notes. I quite liked it. The bottle is, although a bit simplistic, you can't compare this bottle to the previous classic bottles of this house, which were really standing out. I think they wanted to give to the line, to the new launch, like a modern, contemporary feel, touch. I wouldn't say that the technical characteristics of this fragrance are very special, so longevity, projection and sillage are quite poor, unfortunately, but nonetheless this is a very nice, fruity, floral fragrance with a touch of blackcurrant, with a touch of neroli, fresh and cheerful, delightful. I'm going to wear it in spring and summer, so I think it was a successful blind buy. The next fragrance I would like to talk about is Olympea Blossom. The bottle is stunning. It is dedication to ancient Greece and to the divine nature of women. The whole range of Olympea was dedicated to female goddess, to femininity. And this particular one, I'm going to spray it once again on my wrist. This is a very feminine, delicate, fruity, floral fragrance. The top notes are damask rose, pink pepper. In the middle, pear, blackcurrant and sorbet. And base, vanilla, salt, cashmere and patchouli. Very nice, feminine, delicate, fruity, floral scent with a little woody touch, with a little green notes, some berries. I can't smell particularly a pear note here, but something sweet, not overwhelming. In the opening I can smell very nice and delicate rose. The rose scent is predominant here. As it dries down and becomes more fruity, I can detect some berries. But this is so well-rounded and so well-balanced. That's a bouquet of flowers and fruits. Sweetness is rather a floral one. This is a very nice fragrance, nothing outstanding. The patchouli has a very delicate note in it, nothing overpowering. I can feel some maritime note in it, some seaborne theme, probably because of the salt note in it. That's very interesting. If I compare this to the original Olympea, I would say that the Blossom, that the new one, shares some DNA with the original Olympea, but is different. I sprayed it once again on the paper. This one is sweeter. It is more gourmandy. It is more intense, and I feel it more like a heavy perfume, winter perfume. And if I'm honest, I never particularly liked the previous bottles. They were a bit too sweet for me. But the new one, the new launch of Olympea Blossom, is different. As I said, it shares some DNA with the previous one, but this has like a maritime touch. It is not so sweet, it is not so intense. It has a very nice floral touch in it. So, spray it once again. I quite liked it. It was also a blind buy and a successful one. I'm going to wear it in spring and summer. I'm going to add it to my perfume rotation, and yeah, 30 ml. I'm going to be very happy with this one. And the last fragrance I would like to talk about is this beautiful red stiletto by Carolina Herrera, Very Good Girl. What is this fragrance about? This is also a cap. I'm going to spray it on the paper tissue because my wrists are already full of fragrances. The top notes are lychee, red currant, also a very trendy note. In the middle, rose, and in the base, vanilla and vetiver. Not many notes, very simple notes, but the result is stunning. This one is the sweetest of all three today's fragrances, with a dominant rose note in the opening. As it dries down, I can smell, I can feel this ripe red fruits. Very delicious and very sweet. But the sweetness is not overwhelming. If I compare this one with its sisters, previous stilettos, this one is not so sweet. It's not a gourmand sweet. It's rather fruity floral sweetness. I like this one because too sweet is difficult for me to wear, but this one is very nice. And this is also a very nice contrast with rose and vetiver. So the longevity is approximately 2 hours on the skin, but the sillage and projection are quite nice. I can detect the smell in the room where I spray it. I can feel it around me. Technical characteristics are quite nice. Also very feminine, very fresh, fruity, with a touch of vanilla. This one was also a very successful purchase for me, although I didn't buy it blindly. I tested it a couple of times before buying it and fell in love with it. So I'm going to be very happy with my red stiletto. I think it's also very elegant. So these were my new 3 fragrances and also new releases of 2021. If you already tried them, please share with me your comments and thoughts about them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for your attention. I would appreciate your subscriptions and likes. Thank you very much and see you soon in the next video. Bye bye!